panel, ladies and gentlemen. Women empowerment is going to be our first panel today, and your panelists are GHADA HAMMOUDA, Chief of Sustainability and Market Officer at Qalaa Holdings. A very good day, and it's a pleasure to have you. And we have with us also BATRAN, Chief Member of the Egyptian Parliament and NASHAAT, Medical Director, Northeast Africa, and also President of Nile TV International, Mrs. HUSSIEN.
I'm really honored to be here. Thank you so much.
And finally, ZEINA Director of Business Development and Fundraising at Magdi Yacoub International Foundation.
أهلا بحضراتكم. مريم منورينا، أهلا وسهلا. طبعا أنا مش هعرف المودريت موجودة، لازم حضرتك اللي هتاخد الإيد في المودريشن بعد إذنك، بس هسمح بعد إذن حضراتكم إن البانلست يعرفوا نفسهم. أنت دكتورة مي؟
اسمي مي بدران، وانا عضو مجلس نواب عن الهرم الجيزه، وفخوره جدا جدا اني انا قاعده في وسط حضراتكم النهارده.
انا نشأت، انا دكتوره بيدياتريك اونكولوجيست، ودلوقتي شغاله في ليلي. انا مديره القطاع الطبي لمصر وافريقيا.
غادة حمودة، رئيس تنفيذي لشركة قلعة في قطاع الاستدامة والتسويق. وحقيقي أنا فخورة جدا بوجودي معاكم بعد 20 سنة في أمريكا. أنا راجعة حاسة إن أنا بمر بحقبة ذهبية للمرأة في مصر. فإن شاء الله we'll have a very good session مع بعض.
I'm تغريد حسين. أنا تغريد حسين، رئيس قناة النيل الدولية. بتشرف إن أنا بكون معكم النهارده وطاقم قناة النيل الدولية بمديرتها السيدات الجميلات في وسط القاعة، وطاقم عمل التصوير بالقناة لتغطية هذا الحدث الهام. وبسعد وبتشرف أكون بينكم.
أنا زينة توكل، الدايركتور Fundraising في مؤسسة ماجدي يعقوب. بتشرف معاكم.
So our dear panelists, we're most delighted and honored to have you on our panel discussion for this session. And dear participants and attendees, the session will begin now. So
kindly, Karim, would you kindly ask the speakers to give a small word on the podium, and then we'll open the session to the
yes, so now participants, dear guests, it's the opening remarks for our distinguished panelists for this opening session. So, Dr. May BATRAN, you have the floor.
Should I speak in English? Okay, fantastic. It's a pleasure and an honor being here tonight, this morning. Being part of a very enriched, multi-sectoral panel such as the one representing here today is really empowering. Empowering in the sense of who we are as Egyptian women, who we are as young women of today, professionals, mothers, citizens of this country. I'd like to speak, next panel I'll bore you because next panel I'm on it as well, so I'm not going to talk about technology in a very big sense now, but what I want to say is that we are living at a very, very special crossroads in humanity. Technology and telecommunications being part, but the fact is, being that time, in the East, in Africa, being women of Egypt, being Muslim women, at a time when you say, I can carry with pride my heritage, my background, my ethnicity, and take it forward and blossom. Take it forward and succeed. An interesting debate I was having now with a friend is, what is success? How do we define success? And I will give you my thoughts on that and stop at that. Success is being a full individual, a full-blown human, living, producing, in balance with the ecosystem. First, you have to be in balance. I am. And who you are is different according to your age or professional stage. Who we are in college as women is not who we are after college, at the beginning of a relationship, making a family. If we decide to do this, it does not, it's different, a little bit different later. But the main thing is we have to be in balance. I have to know who I am. I'm in balance with my ecosystem, and I'm going somewhere that affecting my community, saying that that ZEINA, that Niveen, we walked this walked in a way to make other women proud, to make ourselves, our families. But على فكرة, families, I think in some cases come next, because sometimes the successful woman in a family gets us into trouble a little bit. But we have to own it, and we have to really make something out of this success. I think that at this time in our cultural, political, technology era is a fantastic time and space for women to blossom and burgeon, owning their professionalism, their professions, owning the fact that they're women. Be proud that we are women. Don't hide it. Be proud of it. And I don't mean, I intentionally wore a leather skirt today to say I am a woman. It's a message that I'm trying to convey. I'm proud being who I am. I am successful, but I am a woman. And I think this combination should always be in your minds and heads going forward in your lives. And life is fantastic with its challenges. And yeah, let's go forward from there. Thank you.
Ms. BATRAN, member of the Egyptian Parliament, thank you very much. And give you ladies and gentlemen, now we have with us Mrs. NASHAAT, the Medical Director, Northeast Africa. We take you the
and it's my pleasure to be here with you today. My passion is to be with among women, talking about women empowerment, and I will not speak too much, just from my background and why we need to empower women and what is the blessing of empowerment of women. So it's different. We are in the community of men and women. Women has two different way of thinking, two different, even on the anatomical part, why we have to consider both in the community. So women are different in their insights, way of thinking, their contribution to the community. It's so important to consider the woman emotional, financial, economical, and how they participate, how they give, and this is an essential part of the success of any community. Maybe during our discussion we can see more why it is very important, not only to speak it loud that diversity, women and one, but to have this true inclusion of successful women as you are in our community and why it's so important.
And now we'll give the floor to Ms. GHADA HAMMOUDA, Chief Sustainability and Marketing Officer at Qalaa Holdings.
Thank you, Karima Nana. Okay, so since my notes were in Arabic, I'm going to try to make sure that I get all the points across. First of all, Egypt was once ruled. It was one of the first cultures and countries to be ruled by women. So from Hatshepsut's time to Shajarat al-Dur, and after Huda Sha'rawi, Samira Musa, and forward, Minush Abdel-Megid, Captain Mona Shendi, Dr. Aberi Hanna, and NEHAL, that I'm so proud of, and many others. So I am so proud to be standing today and to be speaking about a very dear topic to my heart, women in Egypt and women of Egypt. We are probably going, I left Egypt in 1984 thinking I don't have as much opportunities, finished at the American University in Cairo, Business Administration and Mass Comm, and went to the American Dream, looking for an opportunity to go and establish myself in a career because I thought Egypt was too small for my ambition. Came back in 2005, joined this investment holding company as a single mother, which was very challenging to be in Egypt as a single mom. And my heart is with so many, 25% of women that a lot of the programs go to are Mar'a Ma'ila, and women that are alone. So I really understand what the pain and the pressure. Joined an investment holding company that had all these dreams and ambitions for Egypt, but what was great and at the core of that company is that the nationalistic streak and wanting to build SAHAR muscle, something, a big name for Egypt across East Africa, in industries that no one has been into before, like solid waste management, like gas distribution with the government, like river transportation. But that brings me back to why I decided that I will continue to stay in Egypt. One, I wanted to make the Egyptian dream come true, of Egypt becoming a better place for women to succeed and be part of that. But also because I saw the vision and the ambition and the hope that was happening and the frustration that was building, leading to January 2011, and going through successes that would, I think that's why I called it a golden era for women, and I think Dr. Maya Morsi also calls it a golden era for women in Egypt. For the first time in a long time, we have the political will and the acknowledgement of the multiple roles that women play. We are jugglers. And when you have a leader at the helm that understands that women have to be moms, they have to work, they have to be sisters, and they have to do a lot of things. They're 50% of the society, but as we always say, they raise the other 50. So now we have quotas that are allowing us, whether we're talking in the parliament or in the cabinet, to see successful role women of influence. And that's the key word. They are in influential positions. It's not about numbers. It's about where they are, the caliber they carry, and the impact they're making. And that is what we are all aspiring for, hoping to do, and hoping that the young people get inspired by as they're trying, or young women, as they're trying to find their way. But I think equally important to all the successes that we're seeing and the effort that's being put by Dr. Maya Morsi and the National Women's Council, and the wins we're seeing in laws and regulations, is the campaigns that are starting and have started. So while I'm talking about the positives, I do need to acknowledge the importance of changing the culture, the mindset, the stereotypes, the unconscious biases that have and continue to be in our way as women. And the campaigns that are running, whether it is Tahir Malkuta, the one that is being run and being proud of being a woman and your multiple roles, which is run by the National Council for Women, or the campaigns they're running for men. And it's amazing because I do actually think worldwide a global acknowledgement that you can never win this battle of gender, parity, balance in every place we are without making sure that we have the men that believe. So I actually salute every man sitting in this room. Typically you go to women conferences and there's 1 or 2 men, so I'm very proud to have a mix and hopefully we see more supporters. We need the definition of masculinity to be challenged and redefined from textbooks in schools all the way to in the workplaces. So, I mean, I don't want to go into all I think we've seen examples of the successes, but I cannot stay here, I cannot stop, because as a matter of fact, the road is still long. We've made some good accomplishments and achievements, but the fact that women constitute only 23% of the workforce, the fact is women tend to prefer to be in the public sector because we are not finding the right opportunities in the private sector, the fact that we still have an issue with education, the fact that we still have a culture that fights women, the fact that we still deal with media that shows women being violated or treated violently, which we're hoping that we're going to start to see more and more campaigns and work to try to address over time. All of that says that there's more effort to be done. I will talk as private sector, and that while I'm proud that there's a quota now, that to have more women in executive positions, which is where we have a challenge. So the women enter, but they stay at very low positions. They do not make it up to, they don't break the glass ceiling. And while I confronted the glass ceiling in New York, it's about 20 to 25% of women make it up there. Here, it's less than 10%, and we're still fighting. It's not a bad ratio, but we're trying to do more. And the fact that the FRA has put in a quota is really good. So the fight goes on. Every single one of us will continue that fight. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you so much, Mrs. GHADA HAMMOUDA. And now, dear attendees, with all pride and honor, I have the pleasure to present our role model and the reason why we are here today, the Goodwill, the Global Goodwill Ambassador and President of Nile TV International, TAGHREED.
Thank you so much, Rana. Excellencies, Dr. Ahmed Chairman, distinguished panel, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Wow, it's such a beautiful group today. I'm really thrilled to be here addressing the Success International Women's Success Summit 2019. On behalf of Nile TV International, I want to take a moment to thank you all and to thank my fellow colleagues who are here today to demonstrate their support and to share their experience with you. Thank you all for making today's summit a reality. I want to acknowledge the truly remarkable women who are part of this story of success. They have each achieved incredible success in their fields and have so much to share with all of you. So we're looking forward to meeting the so many leaders here, asking questions, making connections, and learning as much as we can. Today is a day to acknowledge the value and importance of women across every sector of the society. There can be no question of the benefits of women empowerment in all domains, driving our society to greater prosperity. Today, under the leadership of His Excellency President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, President of the Arab Republic of Egypt, women empowerment is clearly a strategic investment in our future in Egypt. It is clearly an investment in the young ladies also to lead the way. The media has a very important role to play, portraying the state achievements and its strong commitment to women empowerment and to gender equality, which extends beyond statements and also ceremonies. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the media plays a vital role in supporting policies that promote women's economic empowerment. Nile TV International, the voice of Egypt to the world, portrays women's ability to participate in the labor market and also to promote the next generation of women leaders. Today, Egypt is in a leading position in the concept of women empowerment within the society. The land of the pharaohs and queens like Cleopatra, Nefertiti, and Hatshepsut is today working on sustainable development goals and pays special interest in women empowerment, and it is the role of the media to objectively reflect on that effort. Today, the media having an access to a large audience should be an effective tool in the empowerment of women. It is indispensable the media in its different forms, whether broadcast, print, or electronic, would present a balanced picture of the women's contributions to the society in a changing world. It should act with responsibility, and the increase in women participation and access to self-expression and decision-making through the media, and also through new technologies of communication, which is definitely a way of empowering women today. Congratulations on being here. Congratulations, Dr. Ishel, for making this beautiful event becoming a reality on Egyptian soil. Congratulations. Congratulations, dear guests. Congratulations, my dear colleagues. Women empowerment at Nile TV International at the center stage. Congratulations to you all on this investment of time and energy in yourself. Enjoy the summit, and I thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tahreed Hussein, Goodwill Ambassador and President of Nile TV International, for this insightful and encouraging speech.
Mrs. ZEINA TAWAKOL, Director of Business Development and Fundraising at Magdi Yacoub Foundation. A very good day.
Good morning. I'm very honored to be here and to be talking about something that is very dear to my heart, which is women empowerment. Women empowerment and gender equality is number 5 on the UN Sustainable Goals, and I'm very proud that Egypt is one of the countries who are really working hard towards addressing these issues. Women and girls represent 50% of the population worldwide, and this means we have 50% of the potential worldwide to serve and help with the more economical growth and social development of each country. In my personal experience, I started working in the south of Egypt in an area where women and girls were not meant to work in positions and believe and have a career. So I faced a lot of problems and I faced a lot of challenges growing up and working in Aswan. But as Dr. Ghada said, having men working with us that believe in women empowerment and our role in society and how we can contribute to the social and economical development of the country. I was honored to be working with Professor Magdi and all my team who believed in us and actually pushed us to face our challenges and not have problems. So I think women empowerment is extremely important in terms of our capabilities and how we can contribute to our society. When we are fully integrated within the community and into the labor force, we can help and add in percentage points to the national growth of the country, and also have more positive impact on the society. So I'm very honored to be here today to talk about my story with the foundation and share with you some of my challenges and how I overcame them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ZEINA TAWAKOL, Director of Business Development and Fundraising at Magdi Yacoub Heart Foundation. And now, by this we come to the end of the opening remarks of the first session, and now we give the floor to Dr. Ahmed to moderate this panel.
Here I come again. I want to mention 2 things. As we sit here today, we have our president and all of the people that the panelists And the president said something that is really impactful. He said the Egyptian experience, the Egyptian story of women is fantastic. And I truly do believe that it is. It's fantastic because each and every one of these ladies sitting in front of you and sitting in front of us, it's because we have managed to bring our country together, hold it together in strength, in love, in patriotism, and going forward. I'm really, really happy that we have two of our panelists, maybe even three if I include GHADA, working in the social side of things. Women tend to make a difference in communities. The more educated you are, the more difference you make, and it's really the impact of social work. You start off doing something and it takes you somewhere else. I was impressed with Dr. BALBAA when she said, I started because of my social work, it pushed her to the leadership that she deserves, to the leadership that she could use to make a difference. And this is very important. Social work is important because it creates an impact on your society. Social work is very important because it brings forward the importance of networking. I cannot emphasize enough the importance of a network for a young woman or a young man starting off their career. It's very important to listen to other experiences because when we're young, we need to learn more. And we're not sure whether what we're doing is right or wrong. And how are we going to develop? The networking is very important. And when you have it in a context of social work, so it's a networking par excellence, par impact. I'm making a difference, I'm getting to know people, I'm growing up, I'm learning. I am a full person within my community. And this is what we're supposed to be. This is how we're supposed to go forward. And this is, I'm really proud looking at these two aspects. Again, Dr. BALBAA mentioned the educational process. Nothing that we do, nothing is lost. However we start, I started off, this I wanted to tell you, I started off as a pharmacist in the Faculty of Pharmacy, Qalaa University. And from there, I did my PhD in health policy and economy. And I had trouble integrating back because I was a member of staff. They didn't accept being different very easy, very. When you were different, you're like a nail that needs to be pushed down on the head. The resilience made me go to the social side. I worked in business and socially, started learning a great deal about technology until I became the first founding chair of the ICT Committee in Parliament. In 150 years of parliamentary history, I became the first woman and the first chair of a committee of the future. Starting off as a pharmacist, starting off as a dentist, she became one of the leading executive women within the محليات,
the local council.
Thank you. And this is a very tough area to be. How you start, don't think how am I starting today and what I want to be. I want to be a productive, patriotic. And I really have to emphasize on this patriotic part, productive, patriotic human in my society. And you will. Thank you very much. And
Thank you very much, Dr. BATRAN. I'm really honored to have Dr. BATRAN as a role model for Egyptian women. And as she mentioned, taking from her words, when you have passion in what you're doing, definitely this is the secret of success. When you love what you do, it definitely makes a difference. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly allow me to moderate the rest of this important session. I'm really honored to be here, and I thank Dr. BATRAN. Let us hear more of stories of success. We're here to make connections, to know each other, to talk with passion about our specialities, because this was really inspirational. We take from those stories of success future role models that would emerge, and the youth who are hearing this right now would also take from that as messages for further successes, not only for the success of women, but the success of the whole community. A community that works on women empowerment is a community that is adamant to proceed forward. So in continuation, well, Dr. NASHWA, we have here the medical side having an upper hand. Dr. NASHWA, Medical Director in one of the renowned pharmaceutical companies, and this session, I'm proud to say, is being aired on Nile TV International. Doctor, tell us more about who was inspiring in your life. Usually for women empowerment to happen at a very early age as well, when you have a dream and you wish this dream to come true, you find a dad there, you find the mother who is caring, you find the community that encourages you to go forward. Tell us more about the story of success in a few moments.
Yeah, so thank you for the question, and actually it was by my family. In specific, it was my father. And to be empowered or talking about women empowerment, we're talking about giving the woman the power financially and intellectually to be independent, to make their choices. And they started to, encourage me to do this at a very early stage of life, since I was a child. And this continued, and this was the first thing to push me towards being a leader of my life, to have my own choices, starting from very minor things, my clothes, up to my career. So basically, my mother and my father are not doctors, but I was passionate since my childhood to be a pediatric physician. And so it was very challenging, and they supported me a lot to have this. And even after I finished this, my passion was to have a medical convoys that we are doing till now. I do it bi-monthly. They supported me a lot, and I found it from my friends, my family, to continue on this, to lead these convoys, to have it more big than, every time more bigger than.
Very inspiring, dear, but because we need to follow in short, Dr. GHADA HAMMOUDA, Chief Sustainability and Marketing Officer. Dr. GHADA, let's try to be brief because we need to have a break and have more connections and more photos and so on. Let me ask you about the link between sustainability and empowerment. Is a very important bond, you know. If we're talking sustainability, we have to talk women empowerment because they are interrelated. What do you think?
Egypt was one of the first countries to put together its Vision 2030 and a whole policy, an manual on women empowerment with the Women National Council. And that's in support of Sustainable Development Goal number 5, someone was saying gender equality. You cannot, and all the research that is coming out now, which we're very lucky to have starting to show and prove, you cannot have GDP growth, you cannot have economic development, true sustainable economic development without activating this huge force that is sitting there, which is in women, 50% of the population. And the value when you do that is being proven. You also have an understanding that sustainable development means sustainable solutions to problems. That means you cannot just say, I'm making a quota or I'm opening this door or that door. You have to make sure that you are starting to look at the problems that are confronted by women in every venue we are. So for women in the workplace, we need flexible hours, we need daycare centers so that they can continue to work, and many others.
That's great, Dr. GHADA. Dr. NEHAL, BALBAA, I would love to greet you today as a role model. We're really honored to have those bright faces of women in Egypt representing the country and leading and finding them also in the decision-making posts. You remember the words of His Excellency the President when he told you that the youth and young ladies today in the decision-making process. Maybe many young girls who are seeing you today would love to interact and to join the presidential leadership program and see you as a role model. What do you think they should do?
Yes, to start with, I'm not alone. We're 11 more now. We started with 6, now we're 11 female deputy governors. In addition to the very, very inspiring Her Excellency Dr. Manan Awad, the governor of Damietta, who I believe is doing a great job, and I look up to her. And let me tell you that right now in what I'm doing, I'm really focusing on the events including women and inclusion of women financially as well as socially. In a governorate like El-Beheira, which is well known for agricultural activities and industries, it also has lots of touristic and industrial background, but what it's most famous for is that it produces 25% of the agricultural products. And so most of the women work there in agricultural land or business. What we're doing now is that we are, by every means, of course, the National Council of Women is doing a great role on that. Also, the parliament members, female parliament members in Beheira are working with social development, Ministry of Social Activity and Solidarity, of course. And we're gathering them. We are trying to do 2 things. Number one, we are convincing them that they really can. Young women can. They must participate. They must raise their voices. We're doing that by including them in cultural activities like plays on cultural centers, and also by including them to present their ideas, to hold the mic and start to speak, not just talk lightly and with low voice. Number 2, we are giving them, of course, with the SMEs loans to start their own business and start developing. The truth is, and Dr. Mai knows that quite well, is that now women, most of them, they carry the great load of opening homes, and they produce lots of income, and the asset of money is using them. Right now, we're facing lots of bullying to not only girls but boys, because they're different. Any girl who is different in a very countryside, small countryside, will get bullied. So we're facing that. I'm cooperating with Al-Azhar Foundation, yes, with the Ministry of Health, and with the yes, of course, and with the professors of psychology to try and induce the acceptance of the society towards girls, young girls who are doing or trying to do something different in the countryside.
Yes, acceptance is always the key, the magical word, which is to accept each other, to love each other, to understand the culture and explore more about the personalities. Well, Mrs. ZEINA TAWAKOL, the Director of Business Development, Women in Business, and the challenges that you found to enter and venture into business. However, you managed to do it. You are here.
There are challenges, because as we all know, you have to have resistance and resilience to reach your goals. You have to set your priorities. You have to make sure that nothing stops. Unfortunately, we, at least when I started, I was working in a field that was extremely hard for me to grow into, even though it was development and social work, but it was in a city where women were not meant to have a voice very much. Women were not meant to be in a leading position. But with the support of a lot of people, either within our organization or the society that I was working within, you can overcome these challenges easily. When people see that you have a passion, that you have a message, and that you can impact the community the way they are looking for it, they forget about your gender. There's no discrimination against your gender anymore. Also, when people realize that what you're doing is actually supporting them and trying to help them, they accept you and they try to not stop you from what you're pursuing. So women in business should always put the extra effort and not be shaken down by the challenges they're facing. Put themselves within a community and have a support system that can actually push them forward. Stand up for themselves, put their foot down, make sure that they are reaching everything they can, because nothing will stop them just because they're women. We have to continue offering everything we can to the community.
Yes, and nothing will stop them from being women. A final word, Dr. BATRAN, you want to say?
I really want to say that Egyptian women are super special. Everybody kept saying, loving what you do. I want you not to forget loving yourselves. Loving yourselves as ancestors of the Virgin Mary and ancestors of ZEINA, two of the greatest women in history and mankind. Loving yourselves as deserving as who these women are, having those role models, and then going down to Cleopatra and Nefertiti and Jesus. We are the descendants of these women. We are the Egyptian women. So love yourselves, you deserve the best. Egypt is beautiful because of you and with you. Thank you.
Egypt is beautiful because of you and with you. I was really